So today, me and Dario will be discussing various strategies that will help you destroy the ACT and assist you in getting your desired score on the exam. Because the ACT is so strict, time means everything. Use your time wisely and efficiently throughout the whole test. When taking the ACT, it's important to pace yourselves. In the ACT, the English section consists of 75 questions, all in 45 minutes, which is approximately 1.6 minutes per question, whereas math has 60 questions in exactly 60 minutes, which leaves you exactly 1 minute per question. Then there is reading and science, which both have 40 questions in a time limit of 35 minutes, which leaves you 1.3 minutes per question. So that is why pacing yourself during the ACT is very important. L.O.T.D, which stands for letter of the day, is an insanely important strategy when taking the ACT. As we said before, every question counts, and wrong answers don't take away from your score. L.O.T.D is the process in which you choose one letter and go down the line filling in that letter for every question you didn't have time for. The process of elimination, another important strategy that could possibly help you reach those few extra points that you need to get accepted into your dream college. The whole idea of this strategy is to get rid of answers you know for a fact aren't correct. For example, when you're given a question like what is the sum of 2 plus 4, you can immediately eliminate dumb answers like 1 million, false, 42. So once you've narrowed it down to 2 answers, you have a 50-50 chance of getting it correct. So then you just choose which answer you think is best. So a few musts if you're trying to get a good score on the English section. First tip would be to read everything. That includes long passages, doesn't matter how long, small paragraphs, keynotes. Tip 2, CCC, clear, consistent, concise. Clear means when you're reading the passage, make sure everything makes sense, because that'll help you decide which answer is the best. Consistent is to be consistent with your answering and making sure most questions are alike. And concise means to be accurate with your answers. Tip 3, when reading through your answer choices, you can find clues different or similar to other questions or even to the passage. This can help you choose the best answer out of all of them. No change is a common answer choice throughout the whole entire English section, but is very rarely the correct answer. 1. Work the figures, meaning annotate graphs and charts to where you can understand exactly what is going on, making the questions easier to answer. Tip 2. Order your questions. Organize the questions from easy to hard, then answer them in that same order to save time. Tip 3. Work the questions. Look at your choices and decide which answer choices are relevant to the question or paragraph. Tip 4. Once again, time is key in the ACT, so only read the things you feel are necessary and disregard irrelevant things that don't contribute to the answering of the question.
4 basic strategies to use in the math section. Tip 1. Some questions in the math section are very long. When you find the actual question, underline it so you'll be able to find it easily. Tip 2. These type of questions will also have info embedded into the question. A good tip is to circle your info. Tip 3. Set it up. Some questions will require some formulas, so go ahead and set it up. Tip 4. Sometimes, no matter how many strategies you know, sometimes you'll just need to do the actual math. Math is the only section in the ACT that will require prior knowledge. Chug is a very useful strategy, especially in the math section. It really isn't too difficult to understand. Here, I'll show you. First, you're going to start from the middle so that just in case C, D, or E are the answer choices. Finally, you're going to do the math. You're going to plug in the answer choices to X and just do the math. Reading is 45 questions and in only 35 minutes. There are a total of 4 readings. You'll need some strategies in order to finish these 45 questions in 35 minutes. Here are 4 basic strategies for the reading section. Preview the blurb. You'll get the info about the passage. Map the questions using your L.O.T.D. NLN stands for now, later, never. To do this, you're going to have to look over the test questions and map them. Next, do the questions that are labeled N for now right away. After the now questions, do the later questions. For the never questions, use your L.O.T.D, letter of the day.